So I was just talking with the guys, and they're telling me that they're 2 feet or so into the coal. This organic shale is the gray stuff on top, and it has a high organic content, but it is not coal. A couple days ago I had a video of that face over there, and you could see the distinct line between the organic shale and the coal, and they are not the same thing. So he said they're 18 inches to 2 feet into the coal now, and he expects that to extend 10 feet vertical down from there, and then they're going to over dig another 2 feet once they get to the bottom of the coal. So this hole nominally from this elevation is going to go down another 10 feet at least. So this excavator will be 8 or so feet lower, digging another 10 feet down. So we're going to actually get pretty close to the 30-foot depth from this level. I'd say we're halfway there now. That one's hot. Lots of black in it. The coal can be really hot and also not burned at the same time. This water is not to put out the coal fire. It's to lower the temperature. The water will actually cause the coal to combust if it's in a large pile adjacent to other coal. But we're trying to put the water on it to lower its temperature and then plow it into this earth so that each coal particle is isolated from an adjacent coal particle. And so it's not coal on coal, which would cause it to be able to combust and then carry on an ongoing combustion. Part of the reason why coal mines burn so readily is because the act of doing the mining creates voids in the coal strata. If the coal is a contiguous solid mass, it's more stable than it is if you poke a bunch of holes in it. You poke a bunch of holes in it and then add water from, like, for instance, a leaking ditch that gets into the mine workings. That water will cause the coal to decompose and heat. And as it decomposes and makes heat, it raises the temperature higher and higher until it can sustain its own ignition, create its own ignition. So once we get this hot spot out of here and we get the surface leveled out, bringing all this down for maybe 200 feet wide, we're gonna start digging strips 10 feet wide like this, away perpendicular to this ditch, and then each strip is going to get the material that's being dropped off here in these trucks placed in the bottom and compacted in as structural fill to reinforce the south side of this water conveyance ditch. Again, this is all steam right now. There's been zero open flame on this project. Just steam and ash from previously burnt coal. So, it's pretty good. Looks like the excavator operator is out. They're wondering what this truck is doing here. He's driving around a lot. It's a stressful job that guy's trying to do right now. Especially with everybody watching him, makes it worse. These conditions are not ideal. I'm going to put this video down and be sociable for a minute. Thanks for checking.